What's up, everybody? Welcome to Alex B Talking. My video today, I'm going to be going over exactly what is wrong with the Houston Rockets. Something I'm very passionate about. I think the GM made a huge mistake making almost no deals at the deadline. But here we go. I'm going to go into and break it down for you exactly why I feel the way that I do. All right. I want to show you all first an article from Clutch Points before the season started, basically saying that Van Fleet's hurt, so it's going to open a window for someone like Reed Sheppard, someone like Amen Thompson to come in and be a star, okay? Someone to come in and run the show for the Rockets. They really opened a huge hole in their offense. They needed playmaking, and that was the plan. The plan was, do it by committee, and you can even see here in this article, a recent article by ESPN basically breaking down what each team needs the deadline. Houston needs a point guard. And I'm going to be showing you a bunch of articles that say Houston needs a point guard, Houston needs a guard. Every media outlet was saying it. Every article, every trade deadline video was saying Houston needs to go get a point guard, maybe even a shooter, and they did neither of those. Okay, but you can see here, Houston Rockets have been adamant about using a by-committee approach to facilitating their offense. I think that's pretty obvious. Using Amen Thompson, Reed Sheppard, just trying to throw the ball down to Sengun, let him do it. Just oftentimes putting Kevin Durant at the top of the key, letting him attack. So I really think it hasn't worked out. Okay, as you can see here, Rockets rank 28th in turnover ratio. It's awful. Their offense is very stagnant late in games. I'm going to break down some film for you after that. Okay, so let's keep moving here to another article that we can jump to the Rockets. This is another trade deadline article right before the trade deadline, ESPN, breaking down what each team needs. And as you can see here, the Rockets need a combo guard. Let's keep moving. Clutch Points article here. The team's biggest need is a point guard, talking about the Houston Rockets. And I got 3 more articles for you breaking down saying the Rockets need a point guard. Here's a trade deadline article from Bleacher Report talking about what each team needs the deadline and 3 pieces that they could pick up. And the 3 players they have here for the Rockets are Ryan Rollins, Peyton Pritchard, Cam Spencer. 3 guards, 3 guys that can run offense. Here we go with another article, a trade deadline article talking about possible moves for each team to make the deadline. And as you can see here, it has the Rockets acquiring Peyton Pritchard, a point guard, even for a lot, even getting rid of Tari Eason and a first-round pick, all for a point guard. Because every single media outlet, every fan of the Houston Rockets were saying Houston needs to go trade for a point guard. Let's keep going here. Last one, but there's many more. Breaking down a trade that would send Derek White to the Rockets, why the Rockets would do it. Amen Thompson is one of the NBA's most exciting young players, but it's a lot to expect him to handle playoff defenses as Houston's primary creator. And that's exactly spot on by Bleacher Report here. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that the Rockets did not go out and get a guard, did not go out and get a shooter. I'm going to break this down in a little graph for you right here, where basically we have a turnovers per game on the y-axis and assists per game on the x-axis. Obviously, you want to be in this quadrant where Denver is, and we have Houston in the opposite 4th quadrant, the worst quadrant, among teams like Brooklyn, Washington, Portland, the Clippers, all non-playoff teams there. But don't take the stats for it. Don't take the media's word for it. Let me show you some game film right here. We're going to go to a January 22nd game, Rockets 76ers. I'm going to this game because it's a close game, overtime game that shows exactly why the Rockets need a point guard. I'm going to take you to regulation. All right, 1 minute left. Houston up by 2. Let's see what happens.
Again. Down Sengun. George takes it.
All right, so first off the bat, we can see Sengun wanted the ball down in the post, couldn't get it to him. Let's keep moving. Right before last play of regulation, shot clock is 7 seconds left on the shot clock, but they had it with a lot more time than that. Let's see what happens.
Durant has it taken away by Oubre, but foul. Durant pulls it up.
Look, it was a good look for Durant, but what I want you to notice is in back-to-back plays, all he did was give Durant the ball at the top of the key and said, go. That's too easy for teams to double, too easy for teams to scheme around. There's no point guard to get Durant in the right spot, in the mid-post where he can dominate, where he can turn, shoot. He can make moves from the mid-post or on the wing where he really likes to operate from. But when you give the ball to him at the top of the key, at half court, at the logo, it's too easy for teams to scheme against, defend, send doubles, whatever they want. Let's keep it moving here. I'm going to take y'all to a play here that is start of overtime, first play of overtime. Let's see this play breaking down. See exactly how long it takes the Rockets to get in their offense. As you can see, it's already 8 seconds off the shot clock. Let's go.
It's the most it is. Most by any team in the NBA. There's 3 and 3 so far.
Look, Amen's just dribbling the ball, dribbling the clock out. 11 seconds left on the shot clock, and they haven't even looked at the basket. They haven't made any offense. Finally, he makes his entry pass into Şengün, although I believe he takes a few more dribbles here. And boom, first dribble towards the basket, 6 seconds left on the shot clock. The offense moves slow. Now Şengün is going to be forced into doing something rash here. He's going to be forced to attack the rim and put up a bad shot because little time on the shot clock, little time for him to make and create for other guys.
13. He's 5 of 13 from the floor tonight.
As you can see, maybe if there's more time there, Şengün would have been more patient, get the ball to Durant. My point is not a diss at Şengün. I'm trying to say here is that they need a point guard who can get the ball to him much earlier, get him in a better spot, give him more time to create and be that playmaker that Şengün really is. But he needs someone that give him the ball in the mid post where he likes it early in the shot clock. Let's keep going. I got 2 more for you. This next one, I got 3 more for you. It was pretty bad, y'all. This is another play in overtime. Let's see this.
Caught the defense of the Rockets by surprise.
Big corner 3 at the end of regulation.
All right, so obviously you get a contested 3 there by Jabari Smith Jr. early in the shot clock. 14 seconds left in the shot clock when that went up. 0 touches for Şengün or Durant. All it was an Amen Thompson ball screen to a Jabari Smith contested 3 in overtime, down by 3, need a bucket, and that's the shot you get because you have no point guard. You have no one to say, get out the way, I'm giving the ball to Durant. Get out the way, I'm giving the ball to Şengün. Get in your spots. No one's there to say that. All right, I'm going to keep going. Man, this stuff, it's making me upset just because how obvious it is that they need a point guard and they didn't go get one. But let me show you the worst one yet. Here we go. Down by 2, 2 minutes left. Let's see what they get to here.
Was gone.
What a night it has been for the Stars here in South Philly. Thompson right back to it, the driving kick. Easton through the slot, has it knocked away. And
All right, not only did that play end in a terrible turnover, but it ended without Şengün or Durant getting a touch once again, down by 2, 2 minutes left in the game. They have to get a touch there. You have to give the best players the ball in the best spots with time to create. It's ridiculous that they're dribbling around the perimeter, not looking at their guys, not making moves towards the rim. They're not getting into offense. It's outrageous. I don't know how the Rockets GM watched this and didn't go get a point guard. Let's keep going. One more here. All right.
Tyrese Maxey pushing the lead to 4.
No fouls here.
Instead lost, and here come the Rockets. And an opportunity, that one doesn't make it. Huge.
All right, sorry about that. Here we go.
Here. Keep every
Down by 4 here. 20 seconds left. Let's see what happens.
no
And
fouls
then Thompson
here.
dribbling
Keep everybody
a
in
million
front
miles
of
an
you.
hour, turns the ball
Thompson
over,
has it stolen by Oubre.
and game over.
then Embiid grabs
Look, Amen Thompson, he's a great player, great defender, but he's young. He's not a point guard. We saw Cooper Flagg in Dallas. He's an amazing rookie, probably going to win Rookie of the Year. But point guard wasn't for him. The point guard spot is not for rookies who aren't natural point guards. It's a position that takes time to learn, to mold to. They threw Amen Thompson in there. They tried to throw Reed Sheppard in there without any inclination that it was actually going to work. In fact, the best offense out of the Rockets that I've seen has been give the ball to Durant. and let him cook. But you can't do that every time. Teams are going to adjust. And you know what set me off the roof? The absolute worst was this tweet, this interview with the Rockets GM Rafael Stone. Is this just not our year? Why did this piss me off so bad? Because the Rockets, they do have a really good team. Durant, Şengün, Amen, they have the guys. They need a point guard. Teams at the deadline were getting point guards for second-round picks, bad first-round picks. The Thunder went and got Jerry McKean for 1 first-round pick. Kobe White wasn't acquired for much. It was really ridiculous. It was really ridiculous that they did not go get a point guard. And we can see it now. They lost 2 in a row after the deadline. Almost lost to the Thunder without any of their guys. It's a shame. Shame on the Rockets GM for not making any moves at the deadline, not getting a point guard, not getting a shooter. It's a travesty to their team, to those players. They deserve someone to go help and run the offense. Kevin Durant deserves someone in his season at 37 years old, giving you all he has left, and you give him nothing. I'm so disappointed in the Rockets GM. All right. Bye-bye.